What's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad you're here. On today's episode, we got a very good one planned for you. As always, that's right, we're going to be looking at a very nice customized deck. And there it is. That's right, we're going to be looking at the V-Twin Poker Deck by Aristo. That's right, so buckle in your seatbelts. We're going there. Let's go. The V-Twin Poker Deck is the newest deck release from Aristo Playing Cards outside of their last release of the Steampunk deck. This deck draws a lot of expression in how they feel about the biker lifestyle, seeing as that it's just like art. They're giving you a short story here depicting the so-called Hells Angels in 54 hand-drawn playing cards. This deck also draws a lot of inspiration about the stereotypical outlook that all bikers and biker gangs or groups are these violent, drug, and crime-ridden organizations. This deck was on Kickstarter on December 10th of 2019, and it went for 50 days up until January 29th of 2020. The deck was successfully funded after 162 backers pledged at $9,187 of an original $7,000 goal. The front of the tuck box is going to pretty much be the back design of the deck itself, which we'll get into, don't you worry. The center of the tuck box is also going to say V-Twin AristoPlayingCards.com in that little square. And it's going to be a all 100% custom drawn tuck box, just like the entire deck itself. Going down to the very bottom in the center, it's going to say Poker Deck with AristoPlayingCards.com, and that's it for the front. The left and right sides of the tuck box are going to be identical and the same. It's going to say Aristo Playing Cards there. It's going to say Poker Deck once again with the .com. And V-Twin Poker Deck again. The bottom of the tuck box is going to feature some ad copy about the United States Playing Card Company. And just like the front of the tuck, the back is also going to feature the back design. You're going to have a standard and traditionalized USPCC tuck seal in black. The upper part of the tuck box at the top is going to say Poker Deck once again with the .com, and on the inner flap it's going to say Kickstarter. That's it for the tuck box. Let's look at the cards. The back design on the deck itself is going to be a depiction of a motorcycle's engine and its inner workings. This is all hand-drawn in black and white and is a two-way mirrored image. It's also going to feature those thinner to medium white poker borders that are pretty much made up of the design itself. And that's it for the back design. This deck does come printed by the United States Playing Card Company on their classic stock. It does have a traditional cut and an air cushion emboss, and it's now available at AristoPlayingCards.com. With this deck, you're going to receive some extras. That's right, the first two are going to be pretty much ad cards there, featuring ad copy about the deck itself as well as the Kickstarter. The last two cards that you're going to see are going to be your jokers. Although original, they are not duplicates in the sense of color. As you can see, one's black and the other one has red in it. These are going to feature a skeletonized joker or jester there, sporting the jester's cap, really well detailed. Some more engine work there in the center. It's also going to say joker there in the top left as well as the bottom right corner. The pips and indices in this deck and courts are all 100% custom as well as hand-drawn. Every court card on this deck is going to feature a different face or individual, as you can see, as well as the motor artwork in the center. The women bless the queens, who are treated equal in these clubs, and then finishing it off with the jacks as well. This deck is great for collectors and poker players. The aces in this deck are very breathtaking at first glance. You're going to see that none of them are more prominent than the other. They're all assigned pips are there except for in the shape of a engine or inner mechanical workings, as you can see. That's it for the deck. Join me now for my final thoughts. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this deck. Well, I gotta give it a B+. B+. This is a gorgeous deck of cards. That's right. Now, let me just be very clear in this. This is not a deck that is for you magicians out there. That's right. This is more for the poker guys, the collectors, things of that nature, okay? It's pretty much marketed as that anyway. You know, it says poker deck all the way around it. This is one of those decks of cards that you want to break out with the boys, have a couple cigars and a glass of brandy and have fun. This is the one. Just beautiful artwork all the way around. Just, I mean, literally breathtaking. All hand drawn, the whole deck through and through, tuck box, back cards, face cards, you name it. Aristo knows how to design a deck. It's beautiful. I've catch myself just looking at the cards because they're so beautiful. Now, if you're not familiar, Aristo also released another deck of cards as well. Their steampunk deck, and they're also coming to, or they're in production right now with another deck on Kickstarter. It's just, he's doing big things. He really is. And I'll make sure I link everything down below as always. And I will be reviewing the other decks as well. But this one is just beautiful, man. Like I said, it tells a story. You know what this almost reminds me of? This reminds me almost of like a Sons of Anarchy almost, you know? V-twin. Speaking about motorcycles, you see the artwork, you know, the motor and things like that. It's definitely motorcycle club related kind of, you know. But the best part about this deck is it really tells a story. You see it. Like I said, it's like being embraced in a episode of Sons of Anarchy or something. You know, that's the best part about it. And like I said, his art, man, he's a phenomenal artist, man. I mean, some of the stuff that he can do is just no one can touch it. I mean, he's like a Jackson Robinson, probably better, to be honest. I mean, his artwork kills his. You know, and I'm not putting Jackson down. Don't kill me in the comments. I'm just saying that those two guys, you have a Jackson who's top upper echelon of the playing card community and design-wise. And this guy who's making his way up, I'm telling you right now, he's going to be there very soon. Because, man, do not sleep on him or his decks. It's beautiful. Trust me. And he's always doing great things for the Kickstarters, a lot of great things, custom boxes and, you know, sets. And it's just, he's always doing great deals as well. You could tell he's definitely for the community, and that's something that I personally can get behind because I'm the same way. If I can help somebody, I'll give it out to you to help. That's just how it is. And anybody that knows me will vouch for that 1,000%. So, like I said, I do want to thank Aristo for allowing me to have this deck and a couple others so I could do the review for you. And if you enjoyed this review, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you beautiful people on the next one.